Go.
Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere. All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard for the story of America's pirate patriot, sketching the privateer. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere. It's good to see you guys. I have not done this show in almost a month, not since I went to Maine. Just haven't been able to get back in the swing of things, but it's good to see you guys. Let me get things started here, and I thought about doing a recap show today, but I said, nah, we're going to keep rolling with it because I really have to find more time to work on this during the week. I really do. You guys have to forgive my face. It's winter time, so I'm not getting as much sun, and my psoriasis is getting out of hand. But we're going to do what we can with it. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this going here. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. I'm setting it up here, guys. Hang on. They apparently have a new way of doing it, so it's going to get started here in a second, so I should be able to pop this up. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Good deal. Let me turn it sideways. See if I can get it going that way correctly. There we go. All right, so what I got to do now is I got to take it. Bear with me, guys. I guess I should have had this going before I get started. I've got to share all this. Uh-oh, and Das Wolfen has shown up. How you doing, brother?
Fine. Caught me about to take a drink.
Oh, you're fine? Go ahead and take a drink. Ain't nobody stopping you from taking a drink, buddy. Do it. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I figured you had a show going on here in about a half an hour or so.
Oh no, we have it at 3 now, so all our afternoon shows are at the same time.
Really? So you guys can actually show up on this one if you want to?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So
that is cool. I have been trying to work on a way to show my stuff while I'm working on it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna use that one. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna have to play with that for a second. We'll see. But yeah, I'm to the point where I'm working on things. As a matter of fact, well, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, I'm still getting used to doing this. What I'm doing is God, rented lips. I'm streaming the live feed off of my pad to Twitch, and
cool.
It's going out as a raw feed, but like I said, it just takes me a second to get it figured out. So, okay, that's going. We got to keep that rolling in the background, I believe. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay here. Yes, Supergirl is all over my stuff. Okay, it's just the way it is. That's actually Kate Beckinsale as Supergirl right there. Let's see, where's Procreate at? There it is. Boom. Okay, so got my library here. Yeah, this is just to give you guys a little insight. This is how I did all of these posters and stuff. What I did was I did each individual piece of artwork for instance, this one. If you look right back to the left-hand side, well, actually, where I'm pointing right now, you can actually see an eyeball that I drew. When I was doing, if you go back and look at the episode when I was doing these posters, which is what this is, I actually gave somebody a lesson on how to draw an eyeball, and you can probably see it better that way. That's the sketch without the ink. And when I was drawing it, somebody was asking me about the eyeball. And I showed him the little bicycle spoke technique that I use, and yeah, pretty neat. But anyway, did I get rid of the background color on this one? That's very weird. Okay, so enough of that.
No, it looks like it's just unchecked.
Yeah, it's unchecked, but there's no color there either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just need to get rid of that. Yeah, that's what it is. I need to get rid of the sketch. But I thought I had put a background color on it. But like when I did this one, you start with the sketch itself, right? And then I just built on top of it. I just drew the things on here. And when I was first starting, I didn't realize I needed to do the black first, and then come in with colors. So, I mean, this has all been a learning experience for me. I have never done this before. Amanda turned me onto this, but like, for instance, you see his hair still gray because it's the color of the paper in the picture, right? Yeah. So I had to come up with another layer and put the white in there for different things. Okay. I think I needed, yeah. That's what I can say. That looks like it's a little bit not quite big enough. Okay, there we go. That's the whole picture. But anyway, and then I put some special effects in there, and then the background color, and you take away the drawing, and there it is. And like I said, there's a little delay doing it this way. When I guess it's going to be 1 or 2 seconds after I do something, but that's how I built these things. That's how I like those
effects. I like those effects. It reminds me of Kirby Crackle a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's just a dot effect, and all it was is you pick the colors that went into it, and you just went like this with your pencil, and it just splattered dots everywhere. I thought it was a cool effect. It really did. But I took, I copied like this one. Check this one out. I did that one just to copy and paste over on another sheet. I mean, that's all the black work from one on the Royal Fox there, you know? And so, yeah, it's been a lot of, experimentation and stuff like that. But the one I'm working on right now, one neat effect I was able to do, and I'm going to have to work on how sharp this is because it looks a little muddled to me. But you see her hands, she's got a green glow around them like she's casting something. The way I did that was I put that on its own layer. Just the hands. You see the hands?
Yeah.
I did those just on its own layer, right? And then I did all that, and it was the same kind of little special effect like I just showed you on the other one. Same thing as back there with the white dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just took this one that I carved the hands out of and threw it on top of it. So, it makes the hands pop.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway,
yeah, I can't even draw stick figures, so anybody that draw,
I know it's God-given, man. I just, it's. I've had a few lessons, and my main thing is portrait art. But I took all of them and put them together on that one right there. So, and I'm gonna have to order some more posters because my posters got water damaged, man. I was so upset. Yeah, I had them in my car after a show and it rained, and yeah, it was messed up. But anyway, we're gonna continue working on the cover here. Let's see. Okay, the pen and everything should be the same, but I do want to get rid of the logo layer and the color layer. I want to get rid of those. And actually, the color layer I was just playing around with. I want to finish the black work and then do the colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's the original sketch underneath there. That's the original sketch, right? And I'm just building on top of that. Let me see. It's already set up for black. So now I'm just gotta get set up to where I can draw with the shit here now. But anyway, how is your day going? What did you do today? What's happening?
Well, I slept in today because I was out late last night.
Yeah, what were you doing last night?
We had a get together for the people that didn't want to go to the game, and since I found out yesterday before the game that or just after the parade, the homecoming parade, Cole got a concussion Thursday at practice.
Oh my gosh!
So he's in concussion protocol. So
wow.
Yeah, he's not playing. He didn't play last night, and he's not playing Monday. So.
Okay.
But so I went. They had my class reunion had to get together for those that didn't want to go to the game or do anything. So I hung out there till midnight.
Cool.
So
low specs in the house. The penguin. He says AFK. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Well, tell him to take care of himself, man. That's nothing to play around with.
Oh, he is.
So
his mom's not going to let him do anything to
mess himself up.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, okay, so it changed over to a race. I hate it when it does that. I think that's like the default position for this thing sometimes. But I have this cool glove. I feel like Razor Fist today. I got the glove on to keep me from touching this too much. But this is the cover, and he's hanging out the side of a Huey helicopter. If you guys aren't clear on what's going on here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really need to get that Huey picture up, but I can do that on my computer just to refer to it.
Yeah. I say I can't draw, but I was going through my yearbook today because I was feeling nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I was in art club for a year. So
well, yeah, see, you folks, you crack me up when you say you're not artistic and stuff like that. I'm like, whatever. whatever. Just keep lying to yourselves.
Well,
you know, my wife says that too, and you've seen the stuff she's done for me.
oh yeah.
I mean, it's really cool stuff. Let's see. Okay, I think that's the one I was using. Yes, with the guy hanging out. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let me get this full size on my screen, just so you guys can see it. This is where is it? Oh, stop refreshing, you pain in the ass. What I'm doing is I'm pulling up a picture of a helicopter, and well, I just had it. Where is it? Here it is. This is the one I'm using. That's the one I'm using right there. And instead of the guy just hanging out like that, you'll see the privateer's the figure that's in the drawing. So, okay, let's bring that down. Bring this back over here, out of the way. Okay, so you got to have your references, man. Got to have references.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got this window I have to finish up here. I was just about done with last time. And the cool thing about this is, like, for instance, I'm going to draw some lines in here on the window. I just draw the line straight down, and then I hold it, and it straightens it out for me. Then I can move the connection point if I want to. It's pretty neat. Now, if you'll notice right in here, got some gaps. I need to fill them in. I want to fill them in for coloring reasons, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer when I'm done, and then fill with colors, right? So you want to have that all filled in. And I thought about, and I may do it here in a second, just for shits and giggles, so guys can see the production side of things when you're doing this stuff. I actually have a second camera that I can set up and shoot it over my shoulder, so you can actually see me drawing this stuff instead of it just magically appearing out of nowhere,
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's nifty looking. Let's get that in there. Yeah. These are little details that you really need. Let's see. Now, pop that back. Okay. So, what's new in pop culture, man? Have we heard anything new these days?
Well, not really. I mean, it's still, Disney's still a trash fire.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't heard anything.
How is the hostile takeover going?
It's a slow motion hostile takeover.
It's a slow motion hostile takeover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got P.A.T.R.I.O.T. I think P.A.T.R.I.O.T. has the ability. He's I think that's why that they announced the changes that they did.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the TV division.
Yeah.
Because word's getting out about how much they have actually lost in all the Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
When they're spending $250 million on a show for Disney Plus, and then they don't make any money on it, they're out a lot of cash.
Yes, they are. Do you like that? I just popped that and it filled that whole little thing there. Mm-hmm. That I love. I love that little effect right there. It makes shading and stuff. If you're a Jack Kirby fan, he used a lot of solid black to shade, and like I can use that down here too on this little piece here. It's I'm not sure what this is. I mean, military craft. You never know what you're looking at here, but it's just a triangle. And I can just take this, and it's already set for color fill, and pop it, boom, and the triangle is full, right? And then I know this looks kind of boring, but this is why it's taking me so long, man. You usually have one person doing this, you have one person doing the writing, you have one person doing I've got all the pencil work pretty much done. Yeah. It's just doing this part is going to take a while.
Yeah, because you got the person that does the pencils, you got the inker, you've got the
letterer.
colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
flutter,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to do it all.
Yes, I'm doing all of it. And oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, let's go back. Okay, I'm just gonna have to actually use my eraser this time because apparently I put. There we go. I didn't want that in there. Okay, so then we want to take this line, put it back on ink. I guess. Nah, I'll do it a piece at a time. Nah, actually, it'll be better. Hang on, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Okay. What I'm about to do is the nose cone of this helicopter. And it's an oval shape. But this is what's neat about Procreate. You can start a curve, draw it. See, I can follow it. It's going to be a little bit wiggly. But if I come around and hold it, it'll go solid like that.
Nice, and it smoothed it out.
Yeah, it smooths it out. Boom. You're done. So then I can come in and get the rest of my nose cone done. But here's the problem. I'm looking at it on the whole, and it's really, yeah. Okay, so I like the way that looks, but what I'm going to do, it looks better on the bottom side than it does on the top. Because on the top, it's not a perfect oval. It's kind of flat on the bottom, which is cool right here. But it's much bigger slant going up. So we're going to go erase. We're going to come in here and erase this line up to here. And then we're going to come in and when I do this, I'm going to have to go kind of large so I can see what it looks like. And then we're going to come from this point. Nope. See, this is the problem. I got to damn near line it up perfect. There we go. We're going to go much more slanted. And there's my problem. Okay, so what I can do is I can just pop it back, and that looks good to me right there. That's good enough.
Yeah.
You saw what it did. It went straight into a straight line, and I don't want it to be a straight line from there. So my little curve I put on it should be good enough. But if you, well, I can show you. Instead of explaining it, just show them, Joe. If you look at the helicopter, right? Yeah. It's much more flattened on the bottom than it is on the top. It's got kind of a peak right here where the windshield meets, the two panes in the windshield. You see how that's kind of arced, and this is more flat. So yeah, that's what.
That triangle is actually the hinge for the door.
This one right here?
Yep.
I guess so. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. I mean, you never know what you're looking at. When you're drawing this, you're looking at details, and you're not really looking at the mechanics of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So got that. And now that I'm looking at it, actually, yeah. Okay. I'm a little off on this. Either that or I don't have the window big enough. Let me see something here. Okay. So, yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but let's bring, yeah, that looks, yeah, that definitely, I've made that too big. Okay, so I'll erase this. I need to make this big where you guys can see it. I need to erase this. I have made that way too big. I'm just looking at the proportions on the actual helicopter. Okay, and it needs to come, wow, okay. Come from here, around, and much shorter than I have it. Thusly. Oh, and I messed up. I forgot to hold it. Yeah, I want all my lines to look that wiggly, you know? eraser. Now, what's cool about this is I'm actually using a board made for a cover. That's actually for the what do they call that? The code.
UPC code.
You see,
Universal Product
bringing
Code.
it up. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So the nose cone. This line right here is going to move up. What I'm talking about. Well, I'll draw it. You'll see. It's actually right where the hinge meets. Oops. Stop. I still had it on an erase. Okay. It's actually just below the hinge for that door. Hang on. Nah, I think that's going to work because I think it's going to straighten it out if I do that. All right. Yeah, see, it's straightening it out. Okay, so got that there. Then we need one more. And that one actually curved it. I'll be damned, man. So weird. Okay, so now you can see I moved that line up. I moved it up quite a bit. Okay, so but that really looks, it doesn't look like this thing. My proportions may be off. You know what? Just to make it look better, I'm going to get rid of those lines. And I'm going to put it where I had it originally. I think that'll look better. It may be a little off, but you know, what you going to do. There we go. It's giving it a curve. It's holding it. I have to go past the border on this one, though, because I screwed up, made it a little too sharp. And you know what? These two need to go away. Hang on. I got to redo that. It's going to be a while on this, man, because I've got to learn the techniques for this, you know?
Well,
but this is why it's called amateur comic book making.
Yep. But
gotta learn somehow.
Stuff. Yeah, we learn as you learn. So.
Yep.
Oh, you did see what we're doing Monday?
Yes. Yes. I know. You're talking about on that 70s Rock Fans channel, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For Brian's show.
I went ahead and grabbed the graphic before I'd come on.
Awesome.
I actually took the time to grab that. Yes, I did. Okay, so that's done there, but you know what? I really need to, let me step back. Think about it, Joe. For coloring reasons, you need to wait and erase that after you're done.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, as far as the artwork goes, I should just fill it in, and there's going to be a UPS there anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, we got that. Then let's get. Okay, we've got all that drawn in. Now let's finish drawing the door. The door frame comes around this way. Stop it. Okay, here we go. And it goes down to about here. Actually, no. It goes down about even with... Yeah. Ah, stop it. What does Gary use when he's drawing? Photoshop?
Yeah, he uses Photoshop a lot. I know that. But as far as, you know, like what he uses tablet-wise and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's probably got something like a Wacom. That's what my nephew's got.
Oh, what?
Or Wacom, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's basically a tablet, a flat, you know, like a touchpad.
Yeah.
But it's made for like the specialty pens and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's Wacom. It's a pen
Wacom?
tablet digitizer tablet. Yeah, WACOM.
Never heard of it. I'm just using something my daughter showed me on friggin' on the iPhone, or excuse me, the iPad. That's what I'm using. So, I mean, I'm all brand new to this stuff, man. I've been doing pencil sketches my whole life, but when it comes to drawing a lot of this stuff, I have never done it before. You know?
Yeah. Well, you're looking at about $200 for the 10-inch tablet. So.
Wow. I think I'll stick with my iPad.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if I'm going to use something a lot,
yeah,
I guess I get it, but you know, am I going to use that a lot? I just don't know if I am. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a unit patch. I love it. I love it. Let me think. Do I have that graphic on here? I'm not sure if I do, but I'll have to put my skull and my Jolly Roger on here, right there, for his unit patch. Okay, then we got the skids. Now the skids come in the bottom, right around here. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be coming in this way, stopping, keeping that curve there, and then drawing it pretty much parallel to these lines I've got here for the door. Yeah. Getting scribbly. Don't want to be scribbly. That's about right. There we go. Okay, now, I wish I knew how to copy that line and just put it right next to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be perfect. And I'm sure there's a way to do it, but any of you guys that are watching and know how to do this stuff, let me know. I damn sure don't. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to have to draw and then clean it up with the eraser.
Finally got a ship date for my Fanatics exclusive Travis Kelce Funko Pop.
Oh, yeah?
Ordered on September 5th.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to ship no later than the 17th.
Travis Kelce Funko Pop.
Yeah, it's an exclusive one for Fanatics.
Cool.
You know, the guy, the company that sells all the jerseys and stuff.
Yeah. I got you.
Sorry,
Okay.
I just got the email about it.
Very cool. Clean some of this up. Yeah, man. I'm enjoying doing this. It's a learning experience. I'm so ready to get the artwork done so I can start writing the details in the story, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 2 issues fully plotted, but the writing of it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let me see. Now, the skid. That's pretty big. You know, the skid on a friggin' Huey looks almost like a bent piece of metal, man. It really does. Okay. And then this is going to come this way. Down. And then this way.
Yeah, those aren't comfortable to stand on.
No. No, hell no.
Well, because they got those grip pads, but it's like the reverse where the holes are punched up through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even through your boots, you can feel them.
Oh, it went to erase again. Why did you do that? Don't do that to me. Don't go to erase. Just little details here and there. Okay, so we're gonna pad come across this way. And then we got this actually coming through this way. So let's go ahead and take that through there. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, it's erasing again. Why are you doing that? I think it's because of my other thumb holding it. What I need to do, this thing actually has a hand thing on the back of it. That's what I need to do, because I think I'm actually touching it with my thumb on the other side. But now I'm just drawing out of memory now. And this is going to be like the tip of his boot right here. I mean, everything you're seeing right here is just barely seeing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the top of his boot. And I'm just going to, all I'm doing right now is I'm basically sketching. And I'll come back and do some details in it. But he's got, see, I've got to watch the way I draw this, because I don't want to make it look like his dick's hanging out. But he's got a cross. Okay, this guy's right-handed, and he saves his right hand for his sword. Okay, so he's got his, when he pulls his pistol, which is, you know, it's a flintlock. How do I explain this? It's a cross belly thing.
Cross draw.
Right, it's a cross draw, and it's right above his crotch, really. But the way he's standing, I'm gonna make it look like it's pressed up against his thigh that's inside the friggin' helicopter. You understand what I'm saying? Because you understand what that could look like when you're telling, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, that 70s rock fan, what's happening, man? It's good to see you. Hey. How you doing? Just getting some work done on the comic book, man. Let's see. I haven't drawn on the comic book in a month. Ever since I got back from Maine, I haven't done it. So, yeah, it's way past due. We'll make it look like it's... Now, he's got a sash that's attached to. I think we're going to put the tie right here. And then let's zoom in and get some of this cleaned up here. I am enjoying this, though.
Yeah.
But boy, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. And here recently, all I've been able to do is this show, and that's it. I've got to find time during the week to work on this, because I've been getting a few commissions, so I haven't been able to do it. But this is going to come out rather quickly. Put the pen back down again. Come out quickly again. Nope. See, that's straightened out. You can't do more than one curve this way. Ah. Here we go. That'll be a sash. And it's going to have a couple of those coming off of it. So let's do another one going back this way. And it, of course, see, you can't do it. I hate that. But that looks good enough to me, you know?
Yeah. It's got a nice curve to it.
Yeah. Sometimes I hit it just right. And I know that 70s rock fan. That's what she said. I know. Okay, that's going to take a little clean up. Ah! No. No. and I may do some research into this. There may be a way to set all these lines the same thickness. You know what I mean? Just by punching one thing. So, what I really need to do is set up a studio and have my daughter teach me how to use this shit. That's what I need to do, because she's the one that told me to start using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. That's a sash. This is thigh. Oh, stop it. What happened there? No, don't do that. It started erasing again. I hate it when it does that.
You must be accidentally touching that eraser button.
Something. I got to be doing something wrong. And it's definitely me doing something out of the ordinary. But okay, that's looking good. Let's back this up. I think that's looking good. Okay, we got to take the bottom of the door and get it up to his bottom leg. I think it has to do with the pressure you're putting on the pad is the thickness, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so we got skids in the back we got to draw. Okay, the belly of it is going to come around this way, and the back skids aren't going to be seen that way. So, I mean, the way this one is laying underneath it, the back skid is actually underneath the curve in the back. So,
yeah.
So take that, draw it here. And let me see. Okay. I can actually take that and fill it real quick. That's going to be black. All right. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I got to draw this dude. We got to get the pilot in here. Now the pilot, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and finish the framework of this. I do need to finish his other leg too, but there's certain things that if I see it, I want to work on it right away. Oh, come on, you piece of dung. Don't do that to me. Okay. Yeah, okay. So from here on up. And then from here to there. Actually, go back like that. That looks good. Let's go ahead and erase that one. I'm actually turning this pad all over the place in my hand. Let's see. Yeah, I want to take that and come across this. Oh, no. I erased. I'll take that and come around this way. Okay, so what do you think of this stuff with that ministry suing Eric July? Have you seen this?
No, I missed it. I saw there's some drama, but I didn't catch up what's
their acronym for their organization is ISOM. And he's done a video on it. You can go watch it.
Yeah.
I saw the Comicsgate guys talking about it last night. You know, Mandy Summers, Shane Davis, Ethan, Vance Driver, and you know, that's going to be a scrape, man. That is going to be a big scrape. know you guys probably can't tell what I'm drawing here, but it is the pilot's seatbelt, basically.
Yeah, scissor restraint.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that lawsuit will probably get thrown out.
Well, let's hope.
Because they're not the same. You know, they're not. You know, not.
No, they're not. And
yeah.
he says in his video, the character name comes from a distant relative of his name. That's the guy's actual name, and he details it in the video. You know, but yeah, I hope the best for it. But you know how legal battles go. If that goes to court, that could go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And that would suck. Really would. I'm just drawing what I see right now here on the screen. And I almost wish I could go back, redraw this whole thing, but you can't. At a certain point, you got to say, hey, you got to go with what you're doing. I mean, it'll take me. I've been working on this a year already, and it's not even breathing hard yet. You know?
Yeah.
You just got to decide to roll with it, man. At a certain point, roll with what you're doing. He's got a microphone here.
Crap, I got to send you my football pics.
Well, everybody does. It's cool though. We'll get there. No big. Hell, I haven't tabulated the numbers in a week, so I've got work to do on that.
I know I'm definitely not winning, that's for sure.
You and I were the closest together. You were like within one of me 2 weeks ago. So don't be thinking it's that bad, buddy. It's not that bad. It really isn't. Okay, so that's this guy's face. He's a pilot. And when somebody's in the background, I like to get hard with the, like his chin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary and I were talking the other day. He said, yeah, I'm more realistic than you are. I said, yeah, mine's going to be more like a Walt Simonson type feel. It's going to be much more exaggerated, My shit's going to be really exaggerated. Because that's what I like. It's not going to be anime exaggerated. You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Let's see. Like I said, right now I'm just drawing what I see, and then I'll fill in as I go. I don't know what all this is, but it looks really neat, so I'm putting these details in there, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Where are we at? Okay. It's almost time to wrap it up for today. Yeah, and the rest of that's going to be green. The rest of that's his shoulder going all the way across. I'm just looking to see what else I have to do here. Those details are good right there. Actually, as big as he is... Oops! Ooh, that was a mess up. Did you see that? I blacked everything out.
Yeah.
I can't have that, man. That's not cool, man. Okay. This is going to be blacked out. Pretty sure that's tight. I had a lot more black work to do on this before I start doing the color, but
Yeah.
this is getting there. No doubt about it. You know what, though? I'm sitting here looking at the proportions of this, and his head looks bigger than this guy's head. So, I've drawn this guy too small. Real quick before we get out of here, I'm going to fix that. I like some of what I got here, but I just need to make the proportions bigger, you know?
Yeah.
I know I'm being super quiet, guys. Sometimes when I'm
That's
concentrating,
I
I do
should
that.
probably be talking to pick up
You're
the slack.
good.
Sorry.
You're good. Hey, man. I just enjoy showing you guys where I'm at with the project, you know?
Yeah.
Did you get an alert?
Yeah. My antivirus doesn't. It's got a thing on it that'll block certain web pages you go to.
Mm-hmm.
So it pops up.
Come on now. Here we go. No. I like that right up until the last part of it. There we go.
Oh, crap, season 2 of Spy X Family has started.
Spy X Family?
Yeah, it's an anime.
Oh, okay. My wife and I watched the first episode of One Piece this morning.
The live
When
action?
I got home. Yeah.
What you think?
Pretty fucking cool, man. Did not expect that guy to be elastic. I was like, whoa, no wonder this guy talks shit. They can't hurt him. Fuck.
Yeah, those fruit give everybody different powers. That's
okay. Very cool. Okay. That looks better proportion. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, we've got most of that done. We just got to finish up his leg here. Leg is going to come out this way. You're going to see the heel of his boot right here. And then I think, yeah, that's cut off pretty good. I could take that and fill that in too. Yep. Okay, so it's coming together, man. It's coming together. I may be able to color this pretty quick.
That'd be
Might
awesome.
be able to color it pretty quick. Of course, there's a lot of shading to do. I mean, the belly of this is going to be pretty dark. But I may do... Did you see that? Look at that. Wow, that's cool. Okay. I don't know what it was doing there, but the belly of this, we're going to come across this way with it. Well, it didn't keep the damn curve. But what we're going to do is we're going to take it. It's going to be a curve. And then probably color that a different color and get rid of the line. Some of the shading I'm going to do with different colors. So, but anyway, that's where we're at right now on the cover. it's going to end up looking like. Let's see. Let's get in here, the layers. Turn that on. Yep. And the reason why that's so far to the right is right in here. The time girl's going to go in there. As a matter of fact, I could probably. How much time I got? No, I've only got 4 minutes. Just to the left of the privateer lettering, which I have to finish filling in the colors on. But just to the left there, if you look, you'll see a dotted line. That's where the time girl goes. That's where my logo goes for Joe's Atmospheres comic books, right?
Yeah.
So, there it is. Okay, so that's what it's looking like so far. I'm digging it. I'm enjoying doing it. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Anything you want to tell them about before we get out of here, buddy?
Tuesday, I am playing Starfield with my long haul trucker.
Okay.
And then the Tuesday after that, I am back to Godzilla. Well, that's on my channel.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Let's see. That 70s Rock fan says there's also multiple other organizations using the acronym ISOM, and they have never batted an eyelid at them. They will lose for this and other reasons. Yeah, I hope you're absolutely right, man. I hope you're right. You're absolutely correct. There, he points out in the video there are several businesses and nonprofits that use the acronym ISOM, and they haven't even gone after those people. So I just hope everything goes well for him, you know. But anyway, let's let them know what's going on with the channel, man. Of course, you know you're watching Sketching the Privateer. I do this for an hour before I go to work every Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. And then tomorrow morning, you can see the best pregame on YouTube, NFL pregame party with myself and John and Knock. And hopefully Matt will be coming back soon. He's feeling better, so hopefully we can get him back soon. Anyway, we do it 2 hours before kickoff of your afternoon games. And then Monday, it's my busiest day, and I'm on 3 different people's channels that day. Monday morning, it's Military Monday with Gary, Morning Coffee with Gary, Military Monday on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel, and this one's going to be Force 10 from Navarone. We did Guns of Navarone last week, and we're going to do Force 10 from Navarone this week, so look for that. It's got Carl Weathers, Harrison Ford, Robert Shaw in one of the last movies he was, I think it may have been the last movie he ever made. That's a good one. We'll have fun doing that one. And then we're going to have another meeting of the Canon Film Club at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel, that guy in the chat there. And we're going to get together and talk about Life Force, the energy vampire movie. Yeah, man, that's going to be dope, as they say. I'm looking forward to that. Space vampires. Yes. And then at 6:30, immediately after that one ends, I actually leave that one a little bit early before they're done. To get ready for this one, Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, my continuing playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're doing pretty good with it so far. So we're starting to pick up speed and enjoying it. We do it at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. And then Papa Joe Gamer is back on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time with Fable 2 this week. And I play different games on Tuesdays. I do my walkthrough on Monday, and I do different games on Tuesday. So look for that at 10 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we've got State of the Atmosphere, my pop culture show. We're going to have an update on box office and stuff like that. Plus, we're going to have a review of the latest episode of Loki. And we're going to talk about Halloween movies along with the knock list. So we're all supposed to bring our top 5 Halloween movies, so that should. We're also supposed
to bring our top 5 favorite movies of all time too.
That's true.
That's for the knock list. Yeah.
I'm more worried about doing the Halloween stuff because we're going to do this. We're going to take 2 weeks doing it. But, you know,
Yeah.
you can't just talk about Halloween for 1 week. We're going to do
No.
2 weeks in a row. But this is part 1 this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then Thursday, you can see me and my brother go through the week's headlines, showing you the clown show that is 2023. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So I've got to go to work. John, it was good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. And you guys in the chat, that 70s rock fan, and who's my other guy that showed up?
Low Spec left out.
Oh yeah, Low Spec was here. Yeah. I want to thank you guys for being here, and until we see you again, I want you to keep on keeping on. God bless.